Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we're in Minecraft today. We're not in the Copper Age, that's actually coming out later today as a release from Minecraft, but we're in 1.21.5. It's a little bit of an older version because we're just waiting for some of the mods that we use on the Citadel server to update before we go straight into 1.21.9, which, like I said, comes out today. And if you want to hear more about what's coming out after 1.21.9, that is going to be Mobs of Mayhem, and that's all on the Spawn Chunks podcast that we did yesterday. So there are actually two. There's the video of the podcast that we did yesterday up on the Spawn Chunks on YouTube, but then there's also the live stream that Johnny and I reacted to live over the weekend on Saturday. Both of those videos are up on YouTube, so if you want to check that out. You can also just listen to the Spawn Chunks wherever you get your favorite podcasts. It's on Spotify, all that kind of good stuff. We're also syncing our Patreon feed with Spotify, so if you're supporting the Spawn Chunks on Patreon, then you can also get the Patreon bonus stuff on Spotify if that's where you like to listen to your podcasts. So I'm looking to do the same thing with the Citadel Cafe. I just have to get that organized. There is a new Citadel Cafe in the hopper that should be out later today. We recorded on Thursday last week. We talked about all kinds of new trailers for cool sci-fi stuff coming out this year and next year. So should be a pretty fun conversation there. And today we're just going to dive into the Mushroom Island. I really don't have a huge plan. I think I want to try to sort out a creeper farm. We are using a lot of rockets and we have creeper farms elsewhere on the server, but I would like to have one here for convenience. So we're looking at that. I'm also thinking about doing some shulker farm stuff. That has some specific requirements. It has to face south, and I need to figure out where I'm going to build it. I also might just put a ring around the starting area and just kind of like clear out some mushrooms and kind of flatten it out just to kind of have some room to think and have some inspiration. So either way, we're just going to dive right into the Mushroom Island. All right, we are here, and funny enough, the shulker farm has to face south, and we actually built our little shulker temporary island thing south. So that might be where we end up putting it. I do feel like I need to make this feel a little bit more robust in terms of a starting area. And one of the things we have access to is Mini HUD. And I'm trying to remember, is it Shift H? Control H? No. One of the hotkeys will bring up controls. Mini HUD is just a nice client-side mod that lets me display certain shapes. I must come by it. Oh, maybe it's in the mod menu. Yes, okay, so H, rendering toggle. Shapes. Shape renderer on. Renderers. Add a shape. Circle or cylinder, sphere, circle or cylinder, add a shape, configure, that's probably where I'm standing. We'll adjust that. Radius, let's go with, I don't know, 31 to start. And height, let's go with like a 4, maybe 5. Blue should stand out pretty easy. Box snap, corner, none. I don't know. Is there a confirm button? we'll just call this Mushroom Island Center. Oh, okay, that worked. Right on. I just need to make sure that I'm centered on the right block. This is 52,510 and 35,825. Nope. 32,510. $52,510, $35,825. Pretty sure that's right. Richani spears on Sticky Piston as a non-glitchy trident killer. Longtime Spawn Chunks listener, first time commenter. Thanks very much for the 100 bits. Yes, we were talking about the spears yesterday on the stream or on the show, and I think they should be able to be put in dispensers. 52,510, 35,825. Okay, cool. So what that should do is if I turn on mini HUD and then it should draw a little ring around our center here. Although I don't like the little half marks. Maybe I have to change the diameter. I like that you can adjust this stuff on the fly. We could just exclude those, I guess. I find that the plots website is usually better for this kind of stuff. I guess it has to be in the center. Sure. So we're at 70 and all this other crap not. So it gives us kind of a clear edge and we don't have to count, which is nice. Good choice on the color, definitely stands out. We're just going to rip through my old farm design. We're going to need this at all. Haven't had a chance to listen to the episode yesterday, but very excited to play later. Makes sense. You suggested it already. Yeah, we talked about it on the live stream. Because I don't think spears are all that interesting. I'm not a PvE person. I'm not a PvP person. And so I think in order to make them interesting to the majority of players that are builders, you want to give them some options, you know? Hey, SweetSandi, how's it going? I didn't think you were going to be able to be here today. Nice surprise. The Nookie, hello. I'm not sure whether I should bother to put stone up against the edge of the ring or not. It's the block that we have the most of. I may eventually have to set up a beacon, but for now, ripping through the dirt with the shovel is pretty easy. Don't remember what this was for. I'm having another issue with my frame rate today, and I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that should not be that low. We're out in the middle of nowhere. I really wish that the material on the Mushroom Island was more useful. It's just dirt. Just dirt in my ceiling. Like, I really wish there was more going on. I do find it strange that it's giving these little single block notches. Oh, first mushroom. I'm basically just wanting this area to be a little bit easier to find. Oh, the appointment was shorter than you thought. That's cool. At least it's easy to take down. Like, at least it's not going to be... Until we get into stone a couple layers deep, at least we're not dealing with something that's really difficult to remove. So really, I just wanted to test out Mini HUD and see what I could do with it. And it looks like we can do a fair bit. Should be pretty easy to build the creeper farm if we decided to use this. just able to reach that. Very few things in Minecraft make me dizzy, but looking up and mining is one of them. Oh, we're full. I wish there was more we could do with dirt as well. I feel like I just always end up with so much dirt and I can't really do much with it. I guess we could make a mud farm. We're going to need a sugarcane anyway. Oh, that's all the way around. Cool. We'll fill in some of the gaps. It's weird. It feels like it's a wall, but it's not. Probably do this with a light in my hand would be better. What's the ring for? I just wanted to expand the area. That's all. You know what? I'm just going to sleep. Yeah, I think we had a decent conversation yesterday. I mean, I feel like we do a pretty good job on the spawn chunks of presenting a balanced thought and balanced, I guess, editorial on new features, because I don't think Pixelriffs and I are really springing with ideas, as I think, as he put it, which is a good way to express it. The Mobs of Mayhem announcement doesn't really say like, oh cool, I've got lots of ideas for builds now. I really don't. And as a matter of fact, I mean, speaking of no ideas, I don't really have a solid idea right now for this sci-fi zone, so I'm kind of just doing a bunch of light planning and, I guess, prep work until something, I guess, a little bit more inspirational comes along. I can't decide if I want to build a creeper farm first or if I want to build a shulker farm first. I love the sky color here, though. It's going to be interesting to see what Vibrant Visuals does to change it. Hopefully it's not going to be like super purple or anything. And I'm sure we'll be able to get control to change that later as well. No, that doesn't really go anywhere, does it? I saw an early tutorial one time where someone was suggesting that if you end up spawning near a dark oak forest, then one of the best ways that you can get a quick house on the go early on is just grow a giant red mushroom and then live inside of it as like an early shelter. I thought it was kind of a fun idea. I don't know if it rains as often here as it did in West Hill. I feel like, I mean, I might not notice it because I was underground for the first few streams that I was here. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to have these walls up. I'm going to create something a little bit more like a gate, so we can come at this from either side. We are going to end up with a shulker box full of stuff in absolutely no time. I need to go get my other material as well. Don't need the buckets. What should I do? Where do I have potions somewhere? I do. Makes things move a little bit faster. It's funny, I don't think it, I mean, I know it doesn't make us mine any faster, but it sort of feels like we do. I think it just speeds up the efficiency of like pairing up your foot speed with your mining speed. Being able to do 2 layers at once is also nice. A little hard on the eyes, maybe. Pretty fast if you don't touch the walls. It does take a little bit of concentration. We have to repair our shovel soon. So I want to put up some places to put my shulkers and not have it be walls that we have to get around. So hopefully that'll make it a little bit more convenient to use this as our main area. I think I was on the fence about working in the modern city and working here, and I think I'm happy with working here for a bit. I think the main catalyst there was the fact that we don't have happy guests yet, because I haven't updated the server, and so until we did that, there was really no point in doing work in the modern city, because the happy gas would be, you know, more useful. Uh-oh. Sorry. We're going to have places to put this stuff, I'm sure. Holes we'll have to fill. Reminds me of when we were going to go get gravel a couple weeks ago. I feel like I did 2 layers at a time on the modern city as well. Whenever you say you're on the fence with something, I have a mental image of you climbing a tall fence and looking very displeased. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the whole metaphor, right? Is that you're on the fence. You're on neither side of it. You're straddling it, trying to figure out which side of the fence you want to be on. Indecision, which I think is a big problem with creative video games like Minecraft, Satisfactory, any kind of building game. There's definitely like decision paralysis. Alright, so we're outside the circle there. I have to watch my shovel here. I don't have an XP farm here either, and I think that given the amount of construction that we're going to have to be doing, I think having an XP farm here at the Mushroom Island will be a good idea. Right, that's full. That is now also full. I mean, now that I've got shulker boxes full of this stuff, I could probably just let it despawn. And this just looks silly. So one of the things that I was trying to do with this circle is try to figure out what would be a good size for like a main hub, main storage area. And if I'm not going to build that first, if I'm going to build something like a shulker farm first, then it would be nice to kind of get a rough idea how big my central area may be. And then I want to build the shulker farm far enough away that they're not going to like touch or conflict or anything like that. And this is why I'm not destroying all this mycelium, is because I want to be able to fill in certain spaces and have everything around this area be at Y level 70. Right, so I think for now what we'll do is recreate some of this concrete. Two, three. Oh, it doesn't work. That was going to work. Did I not make this square? Maybe I didn't make this square. Huh. 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, here. Right. Okay. Can't use the corners anyway. Why did that not work out? Yeah, this is not a square. Whoops. Maybe we should make it a circle. No, that seems like a bad idea. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That feels more right. actually... Yeah, that doesn't really matter, does it? Don't know why this is so off, but obviously I just was not paying attention when I quickly put things down last time. A hexagon? How about no? Where are those buckets of water? I'm glad that works so fast. Why not a hexagon? I think a hexagon would be a good challenge once I wrap my head around how I actually want to build in this area. Okay, so the idea I think is I'm going to have doors on either side. So we'll use the purple concrete. I think that makes sense. Except, let's save this. Okay, so if this is how this is going to look on all the corners, then when we put shulker boxes here or here, I can't open two at a time, but I can at least... They're not going to, like, be a problem, I guess. That's fine. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but I really like the way that the water looks in this shader pack. I don't very often place concrete powder and turn it with water. That's not something I always do, but I like it. Let's go and move some of these. Yeah, they're hard to get in a circle. I agree. That's why I wanted to keep this square. Maybe we should have a bunch of different colors because I don't have enough concrete. I think I see what happened is I probably counted out the square and then I built on top of it instead of building on the outside of it on one side, and that's why it's off center. I know that this is the right center block, so as long as we were building out from there, we should be okay. We don't need all these set up right away anyway. We can just kind of expand as we need to. Oh, I thought I could make that. I can. I just apparently suck. Oh, are these directional? They are directional. I don't think I knew that. That'll be fun to play with. right, where else do we need concrete? We're solid all the way around, mostly. Okay, now we can move some of this stuff. I feel like the corners are going to be a problem. I may have to rethink that. Plus I need a place to put all the crafting. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a pain. All right, let's sort out something a little bit different. Something else that could be fun. Oh, there's a giant hole there. Doesn't really work. I guess we could just make these smaller bays, maybe? The other thing is that, like, this doesn't have to have any kind of pattern. I could just... It just becomes easier to look at and sort, right? Like, that's why I wanted to make it like that. I guess I could expand it by another block. Again, it doesn't really matter what it looks like. It's more about function. Yeah, I think that's what I was forgetting, is the depth of everything. That works better. Before I get too carried away, I wonder if on this side it would be better to have 2 doors. I mean, that's east. Maybe we should do that north. Can't remember. I think we face north when we come in. So yeah, maybe this is what we'll do here. Yeah. That way we'll have a spot to put all the chests and stuff. I feel like it's a bit of work, but when you're working on a potentially large project, it's nice to be able to have the growth potential, I guess. Stream's in an hour already. Holy crap, Sandy. Thanks for the heads up. That goes in there. Leave that there for now. Now, where does all this go? I guess that should go here. That still works. And then I guess... Yep, okay. Anvil, I don't know. I think this will block. Oh no. Okay. I am surprised. It's really... That doesn't really look the best, but as long as it works. So this stuff I should put there. Miscellaneous. Okay, I need to take a short break. If you are new to the channel, I do this about once an hour. It gives me a chance to zap the coffee. Gives you a chance to grab a friend and grab a snack. Let them know that we're streaming. I'll be right back. So we're probably going to have to go get more concrete, and all of our shulkers are back in the modern city, so we'll be able to kind of do both, I think. I'm hesitant to make this look exactly how we had it in the West Hill build, but it's going to be more convenient, I think, if I have it very similar. Just for muscle memory and all that stuff. These unfortunately take up a lot of space. Oh, I guess I don't have those with me, do I? Okay, we'll do this temporarily. This is why I want all my shulkers back. I don't have everything I need here to put things away neatly. Let's go do that now. We will bring sand and gravel and the dye box. We'll bring the concrete box too. Cool. Hey, Blast Jordan, how's it going? Are you excited about the new uses for pufferfish? Do I have some more concrete just lurking around here? Glass and wool. Some white concrete powder. Purple. Save us some time. Some stuff was already full. Wait a minute. Yeah. Your server mates get more tools to play with? Nice. I will say, since we've updated to 1.21.5, the teleportation is a lot faster. I'm a little bit hesitant to use the automatic TNT machine, because I think that it's going to be... it might break, and I don't remember how to fix it. Alright, so we are going to need to do the concrete first, I think, before we attempt to bring anything back. We're going to have to make a couple of trips, I think. Yeah. Okay, TNT first. Not TNT, concrete first. So we have sand. That's good. Purple. What other colors do we need that we don't have a lot of? Light blue. Honestly, just purple and white are probably the two that I need the most. There we go. We can heal from here too. Just so we have some colors to play with in the new area would be nice. It's too bad that you can't fit all the colors in one shulker box. Cyan and light blue. People get unhappy when I don't tell jokes, but then when I do, they get angry. You can't win at this? Yeah. I mean, that's the plight in life when your mission is to tell terrible puns, right? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen with the spears and the Nautilus. I think I mentioned on the Discord, and I've certainly mentioned it on the Spawn Chunks yesterday, that it would be neat if the Nautilus is something that you can ride in only one block of water or less, like half a block of water. So you don't have to be underwater, but it may be. And the reason I say that is because if you could get the same speed boost that you get from a boat, say like if you do an ice boat road, you know, like waterlogged slabs with ice underneath it, and then if the Nautilus gets the speed boost from the ice as well, it might not. I don't know. I'm curious to see what it's going to be like in snapshots. The sad, depressing life of a pufferfish. Born, tell a bad joke, gets popped, and then we all start over again. That's what you need, Sandy. Instead of a banhammer, you need like a little pufferfish needle, specifically for Blast Jordan. Is that where the blast comes from, Jordan? Should have chosen another fish, right, Sandy? Poor fish choices. So unfortunately, we're getting the different colors back in our inventory. I forgot that you can only do one color at a time here. It's pretty fast, though. All things considered, pretty fast. I gotta make one of these at the Mushroom Island. Pretty straightforward. I mean, we don't even need that. Just the wood. Cool. I'm probably going to need most of those anyway. Nope, let's go this way. The only thing that's dangerous about being down there is that you don't know when it's nighttime until you pop out. There's no windows. Okay, a couple of these things can go in here. And other essentials that I'm going to need. Should have brought one of the empty shulker boxes. I think we need that. think we're okay. It is the last day for September, so if you're looking to support your favorite streamers, you get 25% off. We still get the same cut, which is very nice. There's a lot of mobs outside the door that I want to go into. I should repair the gear too once I put everything in the Mushroom Island. Right, so we do face north. That's good. No, that has to be back here. And same thing over here. I'm not sure why I decided on purple and white. I guess because the Mushroom Island is a little bit purple. It's also just nice to have some color happening in Minecraft after working in medieval Westel for so long. All right, wood types. Let's go over here for wood, I guess. And we've got stone and things. I feel like we could probably move the stone over here. No pink, no. Pink is never the first color that jumps into my mind. I know you're shocked. I'm honestly not worried about these. I think they can just despawn. I should really make myself like a little garbage chute too. I don't think I brought the andesite. Oh yes, I did. Blackstone. Just because we know we're going to have a lot of mycelium and dirt. Oh, we haven't done these ones yet. Oh yes, we have. We just haven't cut them out. So I don't have enough shulker boxes to fill this place, but we've definitely got room to expand, which is what we did not have in the keep for West Hill, which is nice. I don't have any new shulker boxes though. I wonder if it's going to be worth it to get that shulker farm up and running sooner than later. Oh, those are different kinds of dirt. Shocking that I forget about the best color. I don't think I need this command block either. Did I bring that stuff? I think I did. Creeper farm might be made out of warped nylium, which could be fun. Probably don't need that all the time. To random stuff. Those two are full, which means that's full. That's my other gravel. I feel like sand and gravel might need to be in their own space. I need more lights in here. It actually gets dark. It's so big. I don't know if I really like the lights on the top. I think I might replace the lights on the top with like the lights being even with the top of the pillars. Where's the other sandbox? I guess they're both full. Oh, I had purple concrete here too. I guess that's why it was in there. I don't know that I brought the terracotta. Maybe it's in here. Oh. Some utility stuff that might be handy. All right, not so bad. We got a little bit of room around here. I think I saw mushrooms over here somewhere. Nice. So, took a little bit, but at least we're organized. I think what we're going to do is take that down and put it here instead. Oops. copper lanterns and copper torches. I don't have access to them. I haven't updated yet. More stuff fell inside than outside. I thought it was the other way around. This looks like a rainbow base from the map above. Pretty funny. The other way, it just looked a little bit too much like a castle for me. It's like, I've had enough of those. No more castles. That's everything? Cool. So we've got lots of room to expand, which is great. I'm really feeling the pinch on shulker boxes. I feel like the shulker box farm might be something we need to do first. Cool. All right. That's south. We made our little circle. We didn't really put anything down. I'm wondering if it would be worth putting a stone ring around it, just to kind of have something down. Probably a good idea. Yeah, this is way easier then going to plots and mapping something out and then counting it all out by hand. I know how to do that, and I've done it a number of times, and I'm glad to have the assist with MiniHUD. I can see why technical builders would use it a lot too. Oop. I thought I was noticing the pattern, but it's a little bit hard to grasp. I don't think I've screwed up anywhere. I know I'm on purpose skipping the weird little notches on the sides. Nice. It's funny how like you keep on avoiding it like it's a wall, but it's something you can walk through. Yeah, these little notches are weird. I feel like the plots website, plots.co.uk, does a better job laying out the circles. These feel kind of flat on the edges. All right, so there's a rough idea in the circle. I think we're going to get rid of these mushrooms. It's too bad you can't make mushroom blocks out of these. I guess you have to grow them first, right? So right away you can see that the current shulker farm, if you want to call it that, is like right next to, like if this was a big building, it would be too close. So I need to figure out a way to sort that, right? extra mushrooms. I feel like we could probably make room in here. Shulkers teleport. The building needs to be isolated. Yeah. So I feel like, I know this is rough. So just so that people know, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 31 as a radius from here. So 31 and 31 is 62 plus the block in the middle is 63. So it's a 63 by 63 circle. So it's pretty large. I can't imagine I'd want my storage or central building to be too much bigger than this in the middle, because you just end up like walking for miles across your storage room back and forth. So this is pretty good. Anything that I would come up design-wise, I can't imagine being thicker than 30 blocks in depth and detail and design, even if there was like arches or things. So I feel like having that radius is pretty good, which means that we could create another bit of distance and then create a space for the shulker farm. It might be worth just like putting down like a row of blocks as a potential road or something. I guess smooth stone would be good, or polished stone, because then we could count. I'm trying to think about what's easy to mine up. What's easy to mine up that you can have like a distinct pattern on that you can count? I think stone is probably the fastest. Things like sandstone and dirt, you can't see the difference between the blocks because it's a connected texture. Slime and honey. I don't know that I have that much slime. I feel like slime is also hard to see the... Like you're not going to see that on the map. Actually, well, you're not going to see anything on the map. But it would be nice to have the ability to look down and count easily. That makes sense. Glaze magenta terracotta. Gee, I wonder why that was a suggestion. I guess smooth stone is probably the easiest. sort of feel like somewhere in this area would be good. Oh, it's the one with the arrows on it. I see what you mean. So this is the edge of our 63 block radius. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. I feel like we'd probably want it to make it an odd number, but I don't know. That's usually how I want to do it in case you want to build roads between things. So if we were to build something, shulker farm kind of out this way, I need to think of some sort of like potential road design, as even if it's a temporary road pattern. $50 feels like it might even be too far. Just naturally in the landscape, it feels like maybe you'd want to build it somewhere there. I feel like I have to look up the dimensions of the shulker farm too. I had that open. This looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Looks like a 17 by 17 area for the shulker farm. Yeah. Okay. So 17 by 17. Thanks, Cindy. Appreciate that. 17. I'm not sure how much space around the farm needs to be clear. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. That's 23. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 is 33. Maybe there would be good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be up in the air, of course. I feel like that's probably pretty good. So I'll double check that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 30? I thought I tried to make it 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoops. $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right. Okay. So this is. I was one off. I still need to really learn how to make the shulker farm. I've got the basics, but there's a lot of very specific stuff that you have to do. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think just removing a lot of these mushrooms is going to start to make the place feel a lot more lived in and worked on. Ellie Phoenix, hello. There's lots of mushrooms. That's a giant one. I didn't realize how tall some of these were. Cosmic, you're going to be getting a delivery of red mushroom blocks, that's for sure. I just don't have anywhere to put them. I guess I could try to leave some of the mushrooms intact, just to kind of like maybe leave an inspiration for where we might want to put custom alien-like foliage or something. Use the RNG of Minecraft to say like, hey, well, just because there's a mushroom here doesn't mean you have to remove it. You can always just replace it with something cool and new and more designed. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I'm one short. Annoying. L Phoenix subscribing at tier 1, taking advantage of September. Thanks ever so much, L. Appreciate it. Make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts. You can join the Joel Duggan Discord now. Hey, the Wormboy, how's it going? Alright, so that is going to be, I think, the location of the creeper farm. I guess something I could do is leave the stems in the ground. Say like there was a mushroom here. That's actually not a bad idea. A fallen mushroom? That could be kind of a cool build, yeah. That would be a fun thing, like create some sort of sci-fi vehicle that is like currently harvesting the land. Kind of treat it like Satisfactory. That we're here on the Mushroom Island to completely ransack the place. Mikantu, hello, how's it going? I guess I could probably take these down too, but don't really need to worry about it just yet. The shulker box in there is in a minecart. Yeah, I'd say that looks like the beginnings of something interesting. Don't know exactly how we're going to work on the shulker farm. I don't know what I might need to do to encase it. I might have to ask some of my technical Minecraft friends. Okay, let's put some of this stuff away. Oh wow, yeah, we're already at a limit here. I have to do another row. one of these had copper in it. There we go. And I don't think I'm going to need all my battle stuff right now. Thought I had room in here for sword. I guess we just put them in here. That should go in there. Somewhere there was a box of bows and arrows. There we go. Nice. Cool. I think we're pretty set up. I think we are pretty set up. Encasing a shulker farm can be done with any blocks as long as you don't leave open full block faces with teleport range. Also, it might be worth building the farm with a preliminary enclosure already so you can go near the side or top without being attacked. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think the idea is that the 17 by 17 box is the teleport radius. So I think that's the idea, is that if we make the scaffolding 17 by 17 from the farm design that I was looking at, then they shouldn't be able to teleport outside of that. And then I could make a building around it, whether that's a circle or like whatever I decide to make it. Probably a big square. I'm sort of inspired by, I don't remember what season of Hermitcraft it was, but Rendog did a cool build on a Mushroom Island where he turned like everything into like concrete and circuit board looking stuff. And I sort of want to go that route, but I also want to do some like Tron inspired stuff with like black concrete and lights, frog lights, and I like putting glass over lights. It kind of gives a cool look. So I'm going to try doing something like that along the edges of things. I just don't know what that looks like. I know that I want to have a base level of 70, and that's kind of like your average height of things. I don't know whether that means I'm going to be digging into the things or building on top of things, but we'll have to see. But the 70 is going to be kind of like what I would consider like the average ground level around here. It's fine that it goes up and down, but for the average spot, I want it to be 70. Cool. We are going to pass you all along to probably Pixel Riffs if Pix is still live. Let me just refresh. He might have started later today with the Copper Age going. No, it looks like Pix is no longer streaming. Switching to Hades too. Ah, okay, cool. Megabyte is playing some Minecraft. I think you will all enjoy some time with Megabyte. Always a good land. She does use some adult language, so just be prepared for the Fs sometimes. Be forewarned is what I meant. If you have a small human on your lap, then maybe just be careful going into Meggy's stream. Looks like they are looking over some of the Minecraft live stuff, so some topical conversation over there. You can, of course, follow me on social media. It's Joel Duggan, very easy to find. Check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan to support the stream. I'm going to see if I can stream again later today. It is the last day of September. I might want to do something on Satisfactory, but we'll see. That'll be an evening stream if I can do that. I've got a bunch of stuff I have to get to today, so unfortunately I can't do that right now. But you can, of course, check out the Spawn Chunks podcast. It's available for free on all of your favorite podcasting platforms. Brand new episode out yesterday talking about Minecraft Live and the new Mobs of Mayhem drop that's coming in December. Well, December later this year. So we usually presume it's around Christmas. But either way, I will see you all tomorrow, 10 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 4 hours. And bye for now.